to see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wildflower. These words from William Blake's Auguries of Innocence invite us into a realm where the infinite dwells within the infinitesimal, where every particle of existence contains the whole of creation. Blake understood what mystics have known across millennia, that reality is not what it appears to be. The veil between the material and spiritual worlds is gossamer thin, and those with eyes to see can perceive the eternal dancing within the temporal. In his vision, every creature, every moment, every breath carries within it the signature of the divine. The robin redbreast in a cage puts all heaven in a rage, not merely as poetic metaphor, but as literal truth about the interconnectedness of all existence. Consider the profound implications. If we truly understood that to hold infinity in the palm of our hands requires only the willingness to see, how would we move through the world? How would we treat the smallest insect, the humblest flower, the most seemingly insignificant moment? Blake's Auguries speak of innocence, not naivety, but the pristine awareness that recognizes the sacred in all things. This innocence sees through the illusions that separate us from the truth of our being. It perceives the lamb and the tiger as equally divine expressions, understanding that creation encompasses both gentleness and fierce power. The poet warns us of the consequences when this vision is lost. When we cage the wild, when we blind ourselves to wonder, when we mistake the shadow for the substance. Every act of unconsciousness reverberates through the cosmic web, for we are not separate from what we observe. Yet within these warnings lies profound hope. For Blake reveals that enlightenment is not some distant attainment, but our natural state. The kingdom of heaven is not a place we go to, but a way of seeing we can cultivate. Every grain of sand becomes a universe when perceived with awakened eyes, and so we return to where we began, but with transformed vision. The grain of sand remains a grain of sand, yet now we see within it galaxies spinning, universes being born and dying, the very breath of the eternal made manifest in matter. This is Blake's gift to us, not answers, but awakened questions, not conclusions, but invitations to see a world in a grain of sand, and to know that we are both the seer and the seen, the dreamer and the dream, the infinite expressing itself as the finite, only to remember its true nature and return home to itself, forever and always, in the eternal dance of awakening.